I've got Brooke, and Brooke is in Louisiana. Brooke, how are you tonight?
I'm doing well, Sarah. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderfully, Brooke. Thank you so much for your call. And, this year opens up, it closes a few chapters for you and opens up to some new beginnings. The chapters that it closes, it gives you a better idea of what you want for work and how you can strategically place yourself so that you can be on a track for 2022 into 2023. That brings you the wealth, the abundance, the happiness, the family, the joy, the love, everything that you want. And it's a process for you because at times throughout this journey for the past few years, you felt like you took a few steps forward and then you got slapped back and you're like, seriously, universe? But it's really not the universe. It's just the choices along the way just are not meeting the expectation and the visualization of what you desire. But Brooke, this year is going to offer you abundance. It's going to offer you partnership and love. It's really coming around to bring you the things you want while clearing out the old so that you can make the moves physically, spiritually, and emotionally that are necessary to create the life you want. What is your question for me tonight, Brooke?
Well, Sarah, I will say I have been having a little bit of bad luck in 2022 so far this year, like stuff being taken from me, stolen from me, and like just a few bad bumps down the road. But I want to know if everything's going to be okay, and I just want things to start. I want to see a clear future my way. And I was listening to what you said earlier about trusting God and everything. I do, but it like you said, like it takes time. But I just feel like time's slipping away, especially with me. I'm coming up on 30 this year. So
well, I understand that. And age is just a number, and the soul is eternal, and it's an experience that is a very long, beautiful experience. So you have much time to realize all you want. And sometimes the people who have taken from us, disrupted our path, not been honest with us, all those bumps in the road that you speak of, some of those are a result of aligning ourselves with people that perhaps if we had waited and listened, we would have not chosen to be in their company so that we could put ourselves at the disadvantage. The universe isn't against us. The universe is just kind of working along our choices, and sometimes our choices are not the best. And often we learn from those things. So I want you to look at those experiences, however disappointing they may have been. I want you to look at them as clearing out old things and things that were taken. I know the universe is going to bring them back. I remember the time my son's Game Boy got stolen. He was told he lost it, but he didn't lose it. And he was quite upset. And I stood there and I said to him, I promise you, if that Game Boy was taken, it's going to come back to you some way, somehow. And we're going to know, and that's going to be our answer, because I know you didn't lose it. And he was crying. He didn't want to lose his level of the Game Boy. I've gone this far, and how am I going to get back to that level? It was quite the breakdown for a little one. And I said, no, but you didn't lose it, so I know God's going to change that for you. We went to a game for a cheerleading competition, and there was a 50-50 raffle. Well, he bought a ticket. He bought several tickets. We went back and forth. And the break, I held up the tickets that he was holding. And I said to him, I want you, when they call out this number, I want you to say, that's me. And I want you to go down. And I want you to go claim your prize. And he's like, okay. Now you would say, Sarah, how would you know? Well, there we are in the little break in between. How do I know? Well, did I know or did I have faith? I had faith that in my knowing that my kid did not lose his Game Boy and that somebody took it. Whether it was a Catholic school or not made no difference, although they tried to tell me it's a Catholic school. That wouldn't happen. But I said, it's okay. I believe it's going to come. Sure enough, who do you think won? He did. That's faith. But what that also is the manifestation. And I tell people, when people take something from you unjustly, or something happens that was manipulated, yes, we feel bad. We feel betrayed. We feel disappointed. Sometimes we're mad at ourselves. But the universe always brings it back around even better. Yes, he still was upset that he lost his levels and had to start all over. But we were able to buy the Game Boy and even more games to go with it. He got over it. And whatever the loss is, I promise you, honey, you'll get over it. But at the end of the day, You're the creator of what you want. So you have to believe it's possible. You have to believe it. And you have to be still long enough to say, who in my circle, this is a clearing out time for you, who in my circle doesn't belong? You know, what of these pieces don't fit in? We used to have that little magazine, pick the thing that doesn't belong in the picture. That's what you have to do with your life. You are now a highlight magazine. What doesn't belong in the picture? And Brooke begins to cut away and step aside. And it's just Brooke and the creator. And maybe one or two experiences or things she enjoys. And we start all over again. And that's how the universe brings you new happenings. That's how things come together for you in a greater way. And that's how you can have the faith and hold the picture of what you want. It is all coming for you. In my opening statement to you, Brooke, which your question is a great teaching tool, in my opening statement, I said to you without your question, guess what, Brooke? This is what I see. So we're clearing out, we're letting go, we're letting God, and we're going to have faith. You've got to have faith. You're going to have some faith, Brooke. Trust it's going to happen. I see relationship. I see marriage. I see everything you want. I know, we're 30. We're worried. You got time. Don't worry. All right, Brooke, I've got to go for now. They're waving me off. I sure hope I've been of assistance to you tonight.
You totally have. Thank you so much,
And thank you
Sarah.
for listening. Bye for now.
Always.
Bye.
Bye.